So one of the things I wanted to kind of start off my channel with was like a series that was something like Hey Kid, a series of different things that as I've got kids that are getting older, are topics and things that I just kind of want to impart, like different wisdom things that I want my kids to be able to go back to in times that they need, and the way that they grow, and the way that they learn, the way they evolve, and use as resources to face this world. My son's got a friend who just graduated, and they had sent out some flyers for us to fill out and just put some words of advice as part of that graduation. And I wrote quite a bit, since my son's about to graduate next year. I was kind of in that mind frame already. And I thought that would be a great thing to go ahead and share, just as kind of like a general, really broad thing. So, you know, to anybody graduating high school, this is kind of what I'd tell you. It's been my experience that satisfaction, success, and fulfilledness is greatly based on how much percent of your time is spent utilizing your most proficient and unique God-given skills and passions. Thus, it is a worthy goal to continue to strive to do more of what you love and are gifted at, and less of your time on other things. Team up and surround yourself with others that can focus on doing or helping with the things that you're not good at. Always try to be in a position where, number one, you have a mentor, and number two, you are mentoring somebody else. Whenever you find yourself in a position where one of those don't exist, it may be very well a sign that you need to move on. The world is in short supply of critical thinkers and level-headed independent thought. Protect some time every day for some quiet to achieve this. Meditation is underrated. Big things are made up of many, many small things. Focus on those small things with the big picture in mind, because when you focus on the big things, you'll most likely get met with frustration. Whoever fails the most often also succeeds the most. Be honest with yourself. You can never be honest with others if you're not honest with yourself first. You'll likely have less than a handful of 100% true friendships or relationships, as it requires both parties to be completely honest with each other. And remember this when thinking of marriage someday. Wear your heart on your sleeve so that you know who to spend time with and who to pass by. Keep a vigilant fight to maintain proper morals in your life. And for me, this looks loosely like something like putting God first, and family, then community and friends, and then your work, and then your hobbies and all that other stuff. There are times when that may sound harder than it seems. The simplified version is what I consider the full law, and is what Jesus answered in reply to what we should do to obey God. Number one is to love God with all your heart. And number two, which he said is equally great, is to love your neighbor as thyself. Solutions always lead to more problems. And problems are better internalized as challenges and or opportunities. Now that you've solved grade school, many of those opportunities now await. And I'll just follow that up by saying of that last part, some people experience this and they don't really understand it, but solutions do lead to open doors. Those open doors could also be seen as challenges or problems. And sometimes when people solve those problems and those open doors open up, they get kind of flustered, fearful, and it causes them to slow down their process of moving forward in terms of trying to look for problems and trying to solve those problems, because they know that that's going to lead to more. But that's basically how we've evolved as a species. It's at the root of where we are with our civilization, and it's the way that we'll ultimately move forward in the future. So never look at problems as something bad. They're challenges and opportunities, just waiting for a solution so that you know what other opportunities are hidden behind that wall that we call problems. That's about it. I don't have a tagline. I don't have a tagline for this. I don't have a tagline for this yet. That might be good.